Hello, 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 hello. How you doing? I am doing good and I hope that you are in good spirits as well. Sending you peace, love and light your way. I have just took my time out to sit down. I've got goggle eyes. Been on the computer for a few hours and yeah, you know that feeling of "Ugh." My brain is just frazzled. I have got screen Google eyes, and my brain is just seeing flashing lights. So I'm ending the day with you lovely ones, and I just want to say to you all, peace, love, light, and just checking on you. Remember I did say yesterday, I am coming at you every single day, giving you me. So I'm making sure that you're getting a video every single day this week. That is my disciplined plan of action. And saying discipline, today is Tactful Tuesdays. And on Tactful Tuesdays, with the Successful Overcomer community, I share some insight, some little tips and tools, strategies, a little takeaway that is going to be beneficial for you to go on in your life, in your daily lives, personal or in your business lives. So discipline is the theme today for Tactful Tuesdays. Tactful Tuesdays all about having a tactful approach, having tactful behaviors, tactful thoughts in order to push you and excel you and advance you ahead in your life. So tactful thoughts, Tactful Tuesday is today. Hope you're doing well, guys. Hope you're all feeling well despite any low energies or low levels of motivation, or if you're feeling a little bit under the weather because of the weather, I do hope that one is going to feel better within your mind and body soon. So I'm sending you love and light and positivity your way. So discipline, how disciplined are you? How disciplined can we be? And how discipline affects us? How does discipline affect us? Why is it important to be disciplined? Is it important to have discipline? Hey, hello. Hi and a warm welcome. Hope you're okay. Good day, good evening, good afternoon. Not sure where you are in the world, but I just want to wish you peace, love and light. So I'm just jumping on the airways, keeping my committed discipline approach that I have set myself for my target moving forward. And I have said that I'm going to ensure that I give one live engagement on my YouTube channel. Hello, warm welcome. Nice to see you on my channel today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for engaging. Hello, warm welcome. And to all those who are my silent listeners, to all those who are my full engagers, and to all those who are just passing by, I want to send you peace, love and light. Happy Tuesday, happy Tactful Tuesday, and just want to share with you today a few tips where you can be a little bit more tactful in your day-to-day behaviors, attitudes. So what is discipline and how does that help you? Well, we all know what discipline is, don't we? And if we don't know what discipline is, then stay tuned. So having a discipline life or a disciplined trait, a disciplined approach really is just all about you as a person setting out a plan of action and you sticking to it. And how do you stick to that is by consistently and continually and committing yourself to do what you say you are going to do, no matter how small or no matter how big it is. It is about sticking to what you say you are going to do. Now, we can all think about a time when we've not been disciplined, although we have intended to be disciplined or we're trying to increase our discipline. And it's not easy having a disciplined approach, having a disciplined mindset. It is very much focused, it's structured. It is very much set way of working, a set way of living. And it's not a negative, it's very positive, because when you live a disciplined life, you have a very grounded, a very advanced, progressive lifestyle. You might not have all the time on your hands, you might not have all the time to enjoy all the things you really, 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 really want to do enjoy, or to go to the places that you really would like to go day to day, week to week, month to month. Why? That's because you are choosing to be disciplined, and to be disciplined and be focused and stick to your agenda, to what you have set as your personal goal, or a personal achievement, or a professional achievement. As long as you have took that choice, made that option, created the plan, and made a commitment to say, I am going to do this. Why? Because it has a benefit to me. And by sticking to this structure and a disciplined approach, then you are going to see how much more efficient and effective you are in your day-to-day life. And you will also see a big improvement and an increasement in your attainment and achievement and goal levels as an outcome overall, because you will see better results. Because anything that you put your hard energies to, anything that you put your hard efforts to, anything that you put your really focused and dedicated and determined time and effort and energies in a consistent and a continual way, you are going to see results. So for example, if you are a student and you know you have an essay, and the essay is 2,000 words, and you have a 4-week deadline to do this essay, you are either going to do two things. You are either going to say, I'm going to make a plan, one, and you are going to schedule out your weekly tasks in order for you to achieve your plan of finalizing and delivering an essay. So I don't know, you might say week 1 you'll do some research, in week 2 you'll start to do some background reading, week 3 you might start drafting and writing a draft for, of all your paragraphs and what your topic headers, titles and stuff like that will be. So once you've gone through, a plan, and you're working through your plan, that is then giving you a clear plan of action. So you've got a bit of structure. But sometimes we can get to the point where we create a plan, but then we don't execute the plan. So making a plan is one, and the other step you might choose to take, if you are a person of discipline and action, is that you might then choose to. So if you're not a person of discipline and action, you won't choose to do a plan, nor will you choose to take proactive action straight away. What you might do is know that you have a goal to achieve, know the time frame, but yet you might just choose to put it off. You might choose to do a little bit, stop, you might procrastinate. You might stop and start, but then when the pressure and the deadline is getting closer, you might say, right, okay, I'm going to do this. And you might stay up for 24 hours and do the essay. However, based on you actually doing it, might be a good result for you because you've delivered. But when you think about when you are actually going to be strategically planning positively and having a disciplined approach, you would need and want to have a viable plan in place. You would want to have some clear structure. You would want to make sure your goal is clear, realistic, and it's ready to execute with a time frame, and you've got all your right resources, and you're willing to put in the time, the effort, sacrifices to see that through. That is what you really want in a disciplined approach. Because if your goal then is that you have an essay, you have 4 weeks to do this essay, and you set your plan out and you take your time out, structure yourself by your hours that you've got to do the plan, to execute the plan, I'll spend 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours a day, whatever you set to do the work. Once you're doing the work and you are continually going through your action plan, discipline comes in because you are saying that I have this to do. On this day, this time, I should be doing this for this amount of time. And once you've done that, then the next step will be your next day of plan, or your next week, whatever your schedule is. And by you continually sticking to what you said you're going to do, and you do it successfully, and you are giving it your 110% effort, you are going to yield the results that you want to see, because your discipline has to come from a mindset. You have to be willing to say, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this despite you being tired, despite you not feeling up for it, despite something important, more than important, that you think has come along. There's some unexpected events that come along that can really alter our discipline. And for instance, it could be that you are a student studying, it could be that you have a deadline and unfortunate circumstance comes into play. It's out of your control, and it really is something that knocks you and really knocks out your mental and physical capacity, or your emotional capacity, to really focus and deliver this assignment. You need to then have that disciplined approach in your mindset to say, okay, I know I've got this going on. I know I'm not happy right now. I know I'm feeling sad. I know I'm not feeling in the greatest state of mind. You've got all the odds against you. Yes, you will be challenged, but that is part and parcel of overcoming your challenges. And when it comes to discipline, you will always be tested, because the minute that you choose to put one thing aside for another, based on saying, I'll do that later, or it's not right now, or I'm not in the mood, basically you're finding excuses, then that is only going to have a negative impact on yourself. So for me, I do and have been on a disciplined approach for some time now, and it's not been easy. It is very much a continual focused effort. You go to sleep with your plan of action in your mind, and it's a internal motivator that when you're waking up, you're working through that plan of action in your mind to whatever task, to whatever goal, to whatever the situation is. But in order for you to continue to be meeting your targets, staying on your deadline, and meeting your goals and being successful at them, I just think it's very much important. I'm going to encourage you to try and increase that discipline level, and to see how that benefits you in the long run when it comes to executing and achieving your life goals. So for myself, as I said, I always use things as a kind of personal, just so that what I'm speaking is not always coming from, oh, it's very good to do, but I've not done it. No, I've tried it and tried it and tried it and failed and tried and tried and failed and got better and improved and improved. And that's why I'm sharing with you. Anything I share is based on, proven and tested, useful, valuable methods and strategies and information and knowledge and skills that are going to be helpful for you and I and others in many different areas. So it's not just something that I am just telling you and devising myself. No, it's something that is out there for you to go and do more research if you'd like. Look at the strategies, look at what it takes as a mindset, look at the areas or the gaps that you might be lacking in for you. Hello, and a warm welcome to you. Is it Sayana or Sienna? I just hope that you will be given that insight to how you can further develop yourself and just increase your discipline levels. And it really then increases your self-esteem levels. It increases your confidence, because when you stick to something that you set yourself out to do, and when it's a heartfelt thing and you know the benefit of, if I do this, oh, this is going to be much better, or I'm going to feel much better, or I can see the improvement from this, or I'll have this. It's something that is only going to have benefit to you or to somebody close to you, or you just want to finalize a particular goal because it could be something that you're working on that is not just benefit to you, but it's benefit to the wider people. So it might be a product or a service or something of use to others. Hello, warm welcome, and thanks for your love and your gifts there. I'm liking your engagement. Thanks. Siana or Sayana, if I've said your name right, warm welcome, and thank you for joining my channel and your support and your love. And I just keep sharing you and give you warm wishes today on this Tactful Tuesday, and hope that you are thinking tactfully about all steps in your life in a positive direction, helping you work towards the greater good and success that you so deserve and have the potential to achieve in your life. So discipline for me is so important. And as I said, this week I'm saying it to you. And today, when I looked on my schedule sheet for my weekly lives, I was so surprised that today's theme I wrote from last week. I planned this, and today was strategic thinking and discipline. And it's so important that it's acknowledged. And I wrote it last week, and I'm glad that I stuck with it as a theme, because I thought, oh, I'll go along and I'll see what themes come to mind, or what kind of trend or emotion that I pick up that I need to maybe deliver, because sometimes I go off energies, so to speak. So discipline came as my energy feeling still to share as a theme today, and the topic of discussion is just discipline and strategic thinking. Because once you are thinking strategically, you are thinking in a structured and a systematic, in a very much deep and thorough way that is going to need you to delve deep into yourself, and unlayer the goal that you're trying to achieve, unlayer the situation that you are trying to maybe overcome or want rid of. It could be anything, but the discipline is a behavior, it's an attitude, it is a mindset that as individuals, as humans, we definitely go up and down with it. It's like motivation, up and down. But we need to have it very much in the forefront of our lives so we can see the benefits of our fruits of our labor. Because as humans, our day-to-day lives, it can be so jam-packed with everything. There's expected and unexpected things that happen. Your day-to-day lives is just very much full with what we have to do in our roles, in our lives, work lives, personal lives, whether we're working, studying, families. There's a lot when we are just in this modern world. It's a lot to contend with, and the responsibilities and the expectations that are on us just as individuals in this day and age. So discipline is even so more paramount. Why? Because we have these devices, phones, gadgets, technology, technology, gadgets and devices and comms that will just take your mind and distract you away from any sort of level of discipline. So you just have to be really, 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 really serious about yourself, your goals, and your life. And once you're serious about yourselves, your goals, and your life path and direction, which you are in control of, you will see it in a different light. And by sticking to what you say you're going to do, and you do it, you feel so much more better, which then motivates you. So you increase your self-motivation levels because you've stuck to what you said you're going to do. You've executed it, which then progresses you on in your goal attainment path. And therefore you're moving forward. That makes you feel better. You can see your progression. So therefore your performance level is going to increase, because you're going to want to do more. You're going to be excited and energized and really passionate about seeing this go through, sticking to what you said you're going to do. If it's a negative situation, it could be maybe somebody you fell out with and you just thought, me and this person, we just don't get on. And I think if we just keep our distance, don't talk, maybe we just keep away from each other, don't maybe go to each other's houses, or or you might choose me and this person. I notice if I want to speak about this particular thing, we have conflict, or when we are going this particular place, I just feel uneasy. It could be anything. It's very simple. It could be very big. It could be something that's short term you're working on to gain discipline for. It could be a long term situation, issue, or goal. But whatever it is, within that, it will be a discipline approach that you might need to take. So if it's something that you say, oh, right, well, I've got to increase my discipline levels, maybe not to then spend so much time on a phone. I've noticed the amount of time I spend on the phone, having a scroll. No, that is wasting my time that I could be reading, researching, gaining a new skill. You could be doing 30-minute exercise, but you realise you spend 30 minutes scrolling on your social media platforms, or you make a phone call, or you receive a phone call, and it's just a catch-up phone call from loved ones. But yeah, that catch-up phone call that you've engaged in based on taking on the call instead of deflecting the call, distracting the call, maybe putting your phone on silent for the time that you needed to be focused, so that you can take a disciplined step to disengage from anything that's going to take you away from being disciplined and engaged in the things that you are focused on and the things that you are wanting to progress on and to move forward on in your life. And if it has a beneficial and a positive outcome for you, whatever aspect it is, then I believe it's something for you to hold on to and to take it fully on board and to work with it. And as they say, if it works well, don't throw it away. Use it to your best advantage and use it to its full potential. So discipline is something that should be second nature to us all, but isn't. But it is something that some of us are better equipped with, and some of us are needing to increase our levels of discipline. So hopefully there is a little bit of a takeaway for you. And if you are not someone who is disciplined and you are someone who wants to be more disciplined, then I would really say go out there, go for it. Be encouraged to just find something in your life that you want to see an improvement on. Something that you might want to get rid of, something that you want to see increase or you want more of, or something that you want to get better at. Work at your discipline level and being more disciplined and becoming a better disciplined person. And I can guarantee you are going to see a better you are going to see better results in your life. Your life will be more, the word better I don't want to use, you will see more improvements in your life all around. If you take a disciplined approach in every aspect of your life, in your health, in your love life, in your relationships, in your work life, professional life, your career, fitness, we could break it down. In your time management, it could be in your emotional or intelligent capability levels. It could be to be, I don't know, anything that is on your list. There's so many things that we have as individuals that are personal and important to us, and we know that they are something that we want to change, we want to make better, we want to improve, we want to eradicate, we want to decrease or increase. Whatever it is, think it, get it on paper, write it, set a plan, think strategic, work strategically, and be a disciplined person in your life, having a disciplined approach to be a successful overcomer in life. Take care, my successful overcomers. I shall see you tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'm going to come on with my live. I have a few appointments in the morning, and I will be taking some time out to do my disciplined activities in the morning. So I'm going to be realistic. It could be anything between 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So look out for me on the airways, 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And tomorrow's theme is wellness and well-being, because it's Well-being Wednesday. So for all my successful overcomers in the Successful Overcomer community, who is usually regular to my weekly themes, you will be getting some well-being and wellness tips and maybe a little wellness and well-being footage. So see you tomorrow, my Successful Overcomers. Remember to stay positive, stay committed and disciplined to your life goals. Keep believing and achieving, because you are a successful overcomer. Bye for now.